And hello! Let me unmute that. Oh, I need to do one more thing. Sometimes I remember to switch things over. Other times I don't. Where? There. Will it go? Yay! Alright. So, last time we played this, we discovered that there are like 8,000 different stories. That's an over-exaggeration by quite a bit that we can actually do. Right now we're looking for what the story is calling truths, which will probably lead us to what I'm gonna say is the true ending. If there is such a thing in this game. Maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't. Who knows? So, among the things we know is that our friend the rabbit is actually a traitor. The cat may or may not like us back. I haven't decided yet. You can reach enlightenment, but you get beheaded, like, instantly. Yes, the wascally wabbit. This game also has ridiculous load times in some places. And right now, I don't even remember it. I have...
Why had the parts of the Sky Ripper only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it. The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
So this ancient tool, relic thing, has shown up out of nowhere. We gathered it, and what is at its core, which is some sort of bizarre power source.
There was an inscription. No spitting.
Read what? Wait, it said there was an inscription. But where? Let's see if I remember the buttons. That's the next thing. Ooh, I didn't realize I was low on health for a moment. Run, 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 run. Break all the things. Ah, yes. Did I get this already?
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, and there's some sort of bizarre time thing, because every time we get to the end of the story, depending on what happens, which is probably every ending except the best end, Reynaldo dies. And when he dies, I'm actually going to go back, because I want to collect fruit from the crystals. When Reynaldo dies, he gets reborn,
Well, they
sort of.
really needed to redecorate anyway.
Or rather, transported back to before he started making decisions that affected the story. Can I get over there? I would like to. Alright! I forgot. Which button? There. That one! I don't know where this is going to take us.
Ah, the road less traveled, thought Renato. How intriguing.
So let's do a stupid. Go the wrong way! Let's see how much I am going to end up dying because I went the wrong way. Hey, there's a treasure chest over there. That's good to know. Alright, where are the enemies? Because there have to be some in here somewhere. Wait, I feel like I went this way already. Oh, well. Oh! No, don't! Ah! Crud. Already hit. And he still doesn't have his shield. Why is that glowing purple? Alright, time! Time pauses because of an ability we acquired. Where if we hit perfectly, we have a little bit of pausing, I guess. Emphasis on the paw portion of that.
Had he lost this one in a card game?
Ooh, I got a new gem.
Welcome back, he thought.
Where is this? Hello? At school, we learned the gospel of the Transcendent Emperor, the last divinity to Sorry, let me start that over. At school, we learned the gospel of the Transcendent Emperor, the last divinity to pierce the skies. He would banish the evil gods and grant us the gift of time. But could one man, divine as he may be, create something as intricate as time? I have my own theory. I believe that time is a symptom rather than a gift. I'm convinced that on a cosmic scale, there is a pendulum motion between order and chaos. The Transcendent Emperor ended chaos and started the age we live in. An age of cause and effect, of fact and logic. Time is merely the tapestry upon which these laws manifest themselves. It is the foundation for the Order's companion, entropy. But in the age of chaos, when the old gods reign, perception carries more weight than facts. Emotion can shape worlds, and time ceases to exist. The age of order is ending. I am merely helping the inevitable. Entropy has been broken, fate has been breached. The end of time is coming, and I shall embrace it. Emperor Isengrim III, Secret Journal. Sweet! We found another book piece. Journal piece. Time to go back. No pun intended. Break the sticks. Crystals. Alright. That didn't give me anything. I'm a little bit disappointed. Up the stairs. And over and around. Hey Omni, how's it going? And since this is the main sword, basically we had to make it to get through here. We don't actually have to change to it, I assume. Any old sword works, apparently. I love it when I blow on my tea and then my glasses immediately fog up. Ah, okay. Well, hello there. Oh, no. Why is... Oh, that's a helmet. Nope, get out. Ah! Doing alright. Oh, Thank you, Reynaldo, for not moving a little bit faster. I may end up restarting this one. At least they get startled when you steal their shield. Nope. Oh, it's when you do a perfect dodge that it does that. Ah, okay. Ow. I died. Oh, no snarky message. Nope, hit the wrong button. Let's get rid of you first so you don't explode me. Oop. Hello. There's only one of you now. That's strange. Fruit! Yay! Yay for healing. Can I not? Okay, I couldn't break that piece of crystal for some reason.
A legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
But the Black Sun will wash away the rain. This platform is taking way too long. Oh no! Wait, where's the land? I'm floating. Why? I mean, this is not Cloud9 by any stretch of the imagination, so why? Oh well, to the stairs!
Renato had found his game changer. He would ignore all distractions and focus on the Sky Ripper.
I think I may need to restart, because I have no way of knowing where the ground is.
Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
Aha! Okay, sure, yep. Back behind here. Oh, wait, we maybe... Ah! Nope! You die first. Nope, nope, no explosions, please! You kicked me! How could you? I will feast upon your soul now. If I even make it. Oh, hello! You're a different color. You're a blob of a different color. There we go. Is that it? Did I get everyone? Seems that way. And I also have maybe ground now. Let's see if it continues. Ooh, a treasure chest. Yes, please. Nope, wrong sword. This one heals a little bit.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Apparently healing. I apparently need my weapons to be healacious. So, this works out fairly well. There's an eye in the door, I just noticed. That's not a platform I need. Wait. Well, let's see.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed. Irving still believes in string theory.
At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried Toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use.
No, I like the idea of being a freelancer in here. So we're going to continue with going to Calaveras.
Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
So question. The frogs, when they're wearing their cloaks, do they hold their cloaks together with frogs? Or does it have a different term in this universe?
Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renato's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renato dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies. Even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies, some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. Okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
I like it. Alright, first of all, we have gems, so let's put a gem slot in our armband. Apparently we got another gem of elemental resistance. Critical chance. Your attacks have a 10% chance to deal double damage. Yes, please. And Treasure Hunter, said to increase the chance of rare loot by 1%. We'll try it. Doesn't hurt. Can we upgrade any of our swords? We need more ore, so no. Alright.
Yeah!
Let's see. Hello. It's a barrel! I have broken it. I can come back, so let's see what's
He'd once
over
met a
here.
pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. What was his name again?
I have done a bad. Captain Hook? Is that... Really? That's where it went? I guess there are worse things it could reference. I got ore! I still don't have enough. I need literally 3 more pieces of ore. Nope, get away from that. Nope, I didn't do it right. Ah, good, you kicked him away from you.
Those sheaves were really very well made, weren't they?
Ooh, I didn't realize you could fling them. That's beautiful. Or did I knock him over down the hole? Sure. Sure. To this platform, please. There's another door of questionable place.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice cube.
Oh, that's not Ice Cube. That's. Oh no, that is Ice Cube. But not under pressure. Or is it? Let's see, what have we here? This seems rather convoluted. Oh, there's a chest. The ore I need! Oh well, that's not where I expected that to go. Ooh, another one. Oh, Synth, you're incorrigible.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Why didn't it lose its shield? Ah, why didn't I stab that? I'm not entirely sure, but it might have something to do with a sordid affair. The puns. Oh hey, at least I started right back here. Why are you glowing? I don't approve. Nope, 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 nope. Ow! Well. Ah. I've been sorted. Ow, my back. No! Oh, that's the wrong sword. Well, there we go. Probably could have done that a little bit better. Ouch. Please no. No! Please stop. Oh! I had no way of getting away from that. Thank you, that was where I was going, Synth. A little bit of healing sounds like a good idea. Don't hit the one with a shield immediately. Ow. Ah. Is this a dagger I see before? I have died. Is this my punishment for, last Friday? Start with that. Nope. So much stabbing! No, 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 no. Ah! Oh gosh, I understand. I'm not judging. Why didn't it take off his shield? It did that time. Ah.
He tried to focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? Ooh, he didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calvaris would help. He would make Renato feel better about using the Sky Ripper, and then Renato wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Okay. It's a little bit of healing. That didn't heal me at all. Ooh, that's kind of surprising, actually.
The goat. Take the goat across first, Renato thought. But it was too late.
Okay, so there's a puzzle. Or not a puzzle, a word problem. Where you have, I think it's either a goat or a sheep, a wolf, and a cabbage. Oh no. Yeah. Sometimes it's a fox and it's a bag of seeds instead of a cabbage. But yeah. Huh. That's quite a change from the Raven. Ow. Stop stabbing me, please. This is not a vestibule. Please stop.
And then it didn't.
Yeah, that's pretty much the solution. And by pretty much, I mean that's... Yeah. Oh, there's no pretty much about it, I'm sorry. Ah, stabbing. So many stabs. Ouch! Who's left? Somebody's left. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Thank you, Garrus. Just need to do this better. That one died without making a sound. Where did you come from?
That is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
I don't want to turn Reynardo into Caesar. What kind of salacious rumor is that? Garrus, stop being in the hallway and barking at me! Why are you doing this? Oh, hello. Ah, right into it. Good grief, he is literally right outside my door.
Renato had been in boat crashes that were more fun.
Alright, hold on. I need to make sure there isn't anything wrong. I'm sorry. pause it before it gets to the weird boss noise that it makes. Sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. Pieces of things! Please, thank you. He is a good dog, and he does have a fancy new harness. He had another harness where he had, like, little saddlebags, but the way you connected the leash to it, it didn't really work. He'd pull a little bit, and then suddenly it's, like, sideways on him. He needed to go out. He's fine, though. It was one of those, "Human! You are in a room, and I cannot tell you I need to go out. Please.
There was a sign.
Let me out."
Take the goat across first.
Okay. It is the way it goes. No, go that way. Thank you. Ouch! Also, his old harness kind of, like, if he pulled too hard, it sort of choked him. So now he's got a new one where if he's pulling too hard and choking himself, which he shouldn't be able to do, I can attach the leash to the front of the harness instead. And then it just kind of jolts him sideways if he tries to pull too hard. Am I conveniently in the right place? Right.
Really wasn't making a dent in those shields.
Wait. The little floaty dude stopped a hit. Cool. You have to be careful with cat harnesses, though, because if your cat is anything like one of mine, she'll immediately back out of it. I haven't found a good harness that works for the cats. Alright, so that's where I need to go, and there's a thing over there.
What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
That sounds very dangerous. Do not recommend. If you want to start out with a harness for Eris, I kind of recommend starting her off with a thunder shirt if you can find one that's on sale, because they're way too expensive for what they are. It's one of those things where it, like, has some calming abilities, because it squishes them just a touch. Yeah! I actually heard about thunder shirts for the cat first.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
At least I thought they did. Unless I got, like, Chihuahua-sized thunder shirts for Fiona. Thunder shirt. There's only one. I don't remember. Thunder shirt is a small. I think the one I have for the cat is made out of fleece. It's maybe it's wool. I don't remember. It's just a little, like, it's kind of like a harness you put on them. That's sort of a jacket. It attaches via some bizarre Velcro contraption. And it's just a little jacket for the cat. It's supposed to calm them somehow, because it's some amount of pressure, and it's like when they're kittens and they're in a kitten pile or something. It's obviously made for dogs, because I just realized that it's a thunder shirt, and dogs are terrified of thunder sometimes. Unless you're very careful about training them when they're growing up. And even then, sometimes there's no getting around it. Yeah. That. I'll see if I can find the one that I have for Fiona, and I'll forward it to you. Because it definitely helps with my cat, too. don't remember this from before. Oh, now it'll break the ice. Maybe. Please don't hit me with things.
The rebels were counting on Renato. He hoped Calaveras knew what he was doing.
Calaveras, get here, please. Why is there a frog in the frozen wastelands? Do I have to warm him up before he'll help me? Come on, break all the ice. Wait, I have full health. I don't need to do that. Whee! I get to level up. More health would probably be beneficial, but combat damage. Impale your enemy on your sword when you grab him. I didn't mean to do that. Well, sure. Okay. Hello.
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate
The red
symbols
threads
in
of
the
destiny.
dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 128 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716s in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
Yeah, no, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed away from the mountains, Renato could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 6s in a row?
Are we going to use the Sky Ripper? What does WCGW stand for? I feel like I should know this, and I don't know why. Oh, what could go wrong? Got it. Never mind. Haha. Sometimes I have to think about it.
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the Iblastone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just brought it along, in case.
Alright, I just got an achievement called Masamunes are for melancholic bad guys. And it made me chuckle. So I had to tell you. Teleport me, please. That darn delay. I don't know why it's been so bad here lately. It is... It's like randomly is really bad. I can finally open this door! Yeah. Where's this? There's the sword.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks.
Sorry.
If that's what you really want.
More like I betrayed you than the delay. Alright, so this is an area we haven't been to yet. I can't use the altar because I haven't leveled up again. That's a big chest!
His
Arm
sword
gem!
teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid old fart.
it gives it to me, why wouldn't I use it? That seems unfair. I'm sorry, it was totally the delay. Where did I feel like I just missed something. Oh, I did. To be fair though, the delay has been pretty bad here. For other streams, like if I'm watching someone else's streams. And last night, I don't know what it was, but my sound just died. Like it wouldn't... I don't know. Floop. That thing that sounded really dangerous that I just did. That was weird. Why was I delayed for so long? Oh, it's probably the power. The power of voodoo. Can I thought there were... Those aren't lighting up. Never mind. Teleport.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win. But one of them would destroy the universe. That seemed a bit serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizbin. That could work.
Yay! I didn't need that, but I got it anyway. It's not like you can go backwards. Down we go.
Renato wondered what would happen if he jumped.
Ah!
Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
No, you dummy! Are we going to outfox the Emperor? Yes. Ha! Ow! That was...
For some reason, Renato remembered a fairy tale his mother had told him. About a land where only the apes talked, and animals went around without clothes.
Okay. Do this a little bit smarter. So now I have to wonder, in those fairy tales, were they faux foxes? Since these vulpine people are upright? How do I get over there? I'm confused. Oh wait, never mind. I see. But if... Oh, that was the bad direction. I've been anti-punned. Cause faux is F-A-U-X. So it's generally mispronounced as fox. If they're going to mispronounce it. I just thought of a good joke and I can't figure out how to use it. That makes it a not good joke. Now I'm sad. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to think about this for a second. Excuse me, you do not hit me while I am hitting your friend. So if they're faux wolf... Oh, crud. Does that make them the caninical enemy? I don't have boxes here. No! Go, get that one. There we go. I'm sorry. Oh, I kicked that one off the edge of the ship. That makes me happy. No! Stop it! Nope. None of that. Uh-uh. You stop that too. No, I think our Reynaldo's nickname should be Perry at this point. Ah, too close to my desk. Ah. Alright, is everybody ready for the end where I probably die because, oh, that's a lot of ravens.
And let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or I know the odds. Good, because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work.
No, it's not!
Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use
This
it.
is not a
Just
factorial.
once, he
Stop.
said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. He had to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Skyripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was
No, you just killed your girlfriend.
Then
The first time, really?
there was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole.
Ravenous!
1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Reynaldo. And then everything fell into the hole and was gone. And just like that, he was alive again. And back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him. So, the book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing.
Cool.
The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
A hero who is willing to risk space-time, the universe, and everything. Wait. A hero who is willing to risk space, time, the universe, and everything if the odds are in his favor. That was the very wholesome ending. Let's see what other endings we can unlock. Alright, let's... Same.
But he was starting to feel like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way through to victory. He could feel it. He just had to keep running the path of destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Okay, let's see. Which path do we want to take here? I am not entirely sure. We know that Lapino path leads to having a girlfriend, even if it's weird. Sky Ripper ends with the world exploding or getting eaten. And the temple. The temple's not a good place either. Although, well, no, because we know that that stone is evil. Not sure. So, we could see if there are any other paths we can take with our friend Lapino. So why don't we do that?
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
So, in the first path we took, we found Lapino, because friends are clearly the first thing you should go for. Lapino led us to the cat, who is the Emperor's adopted daughter. In the end, with that one, it turns out that Lapino
had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
What am I saying? Okay, led us to the cat chick, who happens to be the Emperor's adopted daughter, with some bizarre romantic tension. Turns out they still have feelings for each other that they never actually went through when they were in school together. And Lapino stabs you, and you die, and everything goes up in flames. So Lapino's not a good guy. Wait, why did he throw his shield? That's not who I grabbed with that. I don't trust you. You're behind me. Hello. No, you are about to charge, and I don't approve. Ow. The enemies do also seem to be getting harder. Or at least there's more of them constantly. Why are there more? Good grief. Oh, he took off his helmet. Okay. Yeah, but this is the first area, so I wasn't expecting it to be...
odd. Renato had been here.
This.
At this exact place, at this exact time. But this time, there were so many more ravens.
I understand that things will change, but that was weird. Hello. What is the point of this other than showing me there's a thing over there? And a chest. That's probably exactly what the point is. Oh, now there's... Oh!
Bernardo looked around the empty village and reflected. The Sky Ripper had turned out to be far too dangerous to be used. Time to turn to what he knew best.
There's a lot of little secret paths in this town.
Once, he found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
I wonder if these were there before and I just didn't notice. So, fair warning. Warning. How do you say that without it sounding just weird? The bunny is a traitor. Ah, nuggets.
Oh, should have faked left and then gone left, he thought. And then, he never thought again.
Now, why do you die here? But, I don't know. I don't get it. It's fine. Just deal with them now. Again, the little secret paths. I really like this. I didn't notice this last time. I just kind of went. That's weird. Why can I see through that house suddenly? Huh. Alright, so... we were here. We go back this way. It's not here, is it? Oh no, it's over here. Right. Will it rotate? Yes. Hello, shiny chest. I would like what
This
you have.
chest had teaspoons stolen from every inn in Boreas. Oh, and something more useful.
Never leave home without a towel or a teaspoon. I need to jump into the well, apparently. Recover. Wait, stop it. Recover. That's not the one. Countering an attack now causes damage.
Haven't you always wanted to do
Yes.
that?
Yes. Let's see what's in the well. And let's hope it's not unwell. Or sweltering, because there's lava. But there isn't. Okay. I kicked it! Yay!
Ravens were landing
All
everywhere.
right.
The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or
How are they
snack.
landing? I'm
Ravens weren't picky.
underground.
If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
I feel like I may have missed something. There's no way this is it. Unless it is, and that the whole thing was just to get to that teleporter. Oh, I didn't think I could walk over here. Well then, don't know what the point of that is, though. Now I understand why they were landing in here. And suddenly we're in the graveyard.
Lapino would betray him. But now Renato knew that. What would Lapino do if he knew that Lapino was going to betray him? Well, he'd concoct some crazy scheme, wouldn't he? That used Lapino's betrayal against him, and it would blow up in his face. Yeah. Maybe he was overthinking this. Well, that would be a first.
This door looks bad. So I'm going to do this door.
The new pathway made Renato curious.
Woo! There's a new thing I can read. Also, it makes me very concerned that I think most of the journal entries have been behind the void door. So let's see. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must already be flocking around you, no doubt. Here in the palace, things are the same. I have much time to dedicate to some... Good grief. Alright, attempt 2. Dear Zenobia. Not Zenobia. Ugh. Attempt 3. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must already be flocking around you, no doubt. Here in the palace, things are the same. I have much time to dedicate to my special hobby. I have been collaborating with Professor Calaveras and his team of experts to investigate the nature of the islands. My gut is telling me the islands are alive. I think they have a will of their own. Do you hear me, daughter? Our world could be more than floating masses of rock and water. Professor Calaveras and his boys have made measurements. The islands are drifting, surrounded by the endless sky. It's difficult to notice. But through careful measurements of the wind over long periods of time, they are certain the islands are moving westward. But where to? It may take centuries, millennia, to reach the destination. I have this strange idea. What if the islands are some sort of herd, and that they are deliberately searching for another herd of islands? Can you imagine new islands with their own inhabitants? The thought we may not be alone. If only I could live long enough to witness the event. With love, Father. Why was that down here, though? That's just odd. Don't need to use the altar. Ah, ouch! This is a very strange world. But it's interesting, at least. A little bit of health never hurt anybody. Not fully healed, but healed well enough.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck.
Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
So now we know that the only way to actually use the Sky Ripper is to get the core and combine the core with the power source that was in the ruins. So let's actually get Zenobia. Instead of taking her to The people who are going
Zenobia
to...
wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her. The rabbit reminded him.
Mad as a
They'd
hatter.
been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was.
She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy.
She won't give them up easily.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right,
said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
So we're going to find out if we can do anything else. Since we have this story already completed, to some extent, it might give us some extra options. Which would be cool. But I don't know
The
yet.
city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Let's see. Maybe there's different things to do. And we can't upgrade any more swords until we have 100 ore, so there's no sense in stopping right now either. I've already opened that door, I think. So we'll see what's
He
over here.
wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
Let's get all the ore. Oh, that does get a little bit more buff. That's weird. Done! What's behind this door? We did not go this way before.
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
And that's an elevator, which we're not going to take. Let's take Fire Door Ozai. Oh.
This couldn't be good for global warming.
No, it's probably not. Alright. Ooh. More pieces of things! It's just another elemental resistance gem. I was hoping there would be something else.
Renato hoped his mother wasn't watching.
And there's not another note. Alright, sure. So back we go. And then we'll take the elevator. Or was there another...
Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
Let's see if we can combine gems, actually. That sounds like a thing. Elemental resistance level 2. That's also already done. don't think there was a level 2 treasure hunter gem, so no. I'm gonna run back and open that other door if I can. Just in case. I guess I can't. There's some sort of alchemical circle. Not alchemical. Wow. Barrier magic gate thingy. Yeah, it's okay.
Why was Lupino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. Yeah, there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, down we go again. Into the sewer, because that sounds like a great place to be, doesn't it?
Anyone ever tell you have a lovely eye? No?
Wait, what's this? Oh, okay. There just happened to be this lovely box over here. Hello, yes, activate the switch. Ooh. Hello, it's Lupino.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Well, we know if we go for this plan, we get Zenobia. So let's try that.
This is gonna be fun, said Lupino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Let's see if there's at least something else we can do.
It was time for a little exploration.
Ooh, there's a no. Oh, there's also bad guys. Aha! Can I go down under here? This is a door. Nope. Nope, I can't. Ah.
This jewel was more than sparkling.
Hee
It had arcane power and an engraving. To Cindy.
It's the critical gem, and it's a D20! Yay! Dear Zenobia, as you read this letter, you are locked in your chambers, ready to spend your last night before, well, you know. I will not apologize. I know you are too proud to forgive me. I also know you won't resist reading through. You are a cat, as much as I have tried to educate you like a proper toad. I swear to you, and you have to believe me, that I did not plan all this when I adopted you. You have always been my special kitten. Special little kitten. This is why I'm writing this now. Weeks in advance, I know. I will not have the heart to do it the night of the sacrifice. I think of you as my daughter, then. I may change my mind. You must think I am selfish. And yes, I am a selfish, sad little toad that is afraid to die. But what I am doing will ultimately serve the greater good. I want the power. I want it all, and so I will keep my subjects content. Peace for eternity. Even if you hate me now, you can still respect that. You have to. It is the only way I can forgive myself for doing this to you. I will miss you for eternity. Tomorrow, try not to make a scene. Everyone will be watching. Still with love, Father. Wow! He's sacrificed. Now we understand a little bit of why Zenobia. Why do I keep calling her Zenobia? Zenobia was so intent on leaving. She didn't try to escape very hard, did she? No. No, she did not. We have a new gem. Let's see. Oh. 20% chance. Beautiful. That's all it did. It leveled up.
Don't get ahead of yourself, lad.
Dang it, I did not mean to hit that again. Oh well. Where is the thing? Where did it go? I didn't kill it already, did I? No, I didn't. I killed myself instead. Whoops. And of course it saved me breaking the barrels already. Well then. I didn't mean to do that again! And he's still buff. Oh, I kicked it off the edge! Nice! I forgot I could do that. No. Can I do this with one hit point? Should I? Probably not. What hit point? One is the loneliest number that this fox has health with. Alright.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Renato, she said. Are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus.
She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet.
Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her.
So, but she only knows about, style and fashion of, like, the royalty? Yes, she is, in fact, probably an expert in at least royal fashions. If that's what you mean. So, I'm
Cats
kind of...
can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
So I have to wonder if the rabbit race come from Lapland. She probably doesn't. That's what I mean about it being royal fashions. Will I do this with 17. I have 17 now. Sweet, I did. Alright, moving on.
Don't look down. Told yourself. Don't look down.
They totally are. It's canon now. Yay, energy. I healed a little bit. Ooh, I don't remember this door. But this is probably going to be a death. Because I'm knocking on death's door now.
What's behind door number 2?
I'm just waiting for the moment when I'm probably going to die. So I do not have the hit points for this. Oop, a little bit more. Yay!
Haven't you heard? Goth is over.
Nope, 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 and more nope. Yay, I'm alive! I think I was a hair's breadth away from dying there.
A magical jewel. Bernardo couldn't wait to find a workbench.
Ah, let's see.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way.
Take her the other way.
To her. But after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
All right. Break the boxes.
Ooh, wouldn't his gauntlet look swell with that jewel in it?
Isn't it already? Ah, shield breaker. No, it didn't. Your hits cause shield grunts to drop their shield and take damage? Yes. Yay, I knocked it over the edge. You could say I ejected him. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I also
Bernardo
leveled
reached
up.
the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path.
When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Alright, so this is the one we did before. So I guess we should take her to the wait. We took her to the interrogators. Why is there an exclamation point next to it? Oh no. That's the way we went before. We're going this way.
As they reached the ruins, Renato could see ravens everywhere, searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the Farfarer or go on foot. What if we get separated? Asked Lapino. For once, thinking ahead. I'll show you a map to the base. Renato told Lapino. Renato, don't do this, said Zenobia. We were friends once. We... Shut it, witch, or I'll shackle your mouth too.
Wow!
Said Lapino. See? Renato thought.
He's so mean.
There was no way Lapino was working for the Empire. He really hated Zenobia. And then, a few moments later, they touched down.
So how can we affect this to be different? In what way can we change the outcome? Do we have to take some kind of different pathos? No, not really.
As Lapino pulled Zenobia
There
off
was
the
a lapse
Farfarer,
in his judgment.
Renato readied himself for the battle ahead. I'm sorry I nicked your jacket, she said. It's just... It's stupid, but... It smelled like you.
Aww.
What?
He said, confused.
Then... Why didn't you ride? Why didn't you far speak?
Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go! Shrieked Lapino. So Renato launched himself down the path to the secret base.
Well then.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
Let's see. The bonus health, I think, at this point might be better. So let's grab that. Why can't I break that one? It had no object prominence, so it's broken now.
Imagine if you built a house on one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a boat.
I'm surprised there isn't an area in here where there's a lot more chrome. Yay, we broke it.
Sometimes, at home, he'd wave his sword around for hours.
Let's see if we can do something else. I wonder where this goes. No, I did the wrong thing. Or did I? Let's see if this does something nice like go back. Probably not, though.
Had that door been opened before?
Ooh, looks like it's going down. No, it's not. It's going back up. Lame. Oh, wait. Level 3 treasure hunter. And now we're back here. Which means we can go back and open that door. Except first I want to go get this chest.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
This looks like it might be a fight, which is fine, but still. No!
You could sense the jewel's power. He had a feeling they were going to be great friends.
Okay, let's see, I already nabbed that. Ah, I have to go back this way. Wait, do I need to do... No, it said I didn't need to. So... use the altar. Oh, altar, duh. Ooh, another chest. I am become death.
They caught their breath. It's beautiful, she said, looking at the ruins. This used to be the library of Ubar, he said. Before your father's ravens smashed it. Do we have to talk politics? She asked.
Her father
That's
foobarred
not
it.
how I want to remember you, she said with an odd, wistful look at her face. She was as beautiful as she'd ever been, and as brave. Mavino huffed. They got back on the trail.
Why is this here? Seems strange. But onward. Nope. I got stuck. Oh, be my guest and say it anyway. Things don't... Things don't need to happen exactly when they happen. See? Sometimes you just have to think about it for a little bit. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine.
So this was what it was like to die. Not nearly as much fun as they said.
Who said it was fun? Ah, well. I mean, my canonical joke didn't happen immediately, so... yeah. I like it. Nope, that's gonna hurt. Oh wait, no it's not. If I run over here and go pet.
2 eyes good. 1 eye dead.
Activate! Ah, I see. Oh, I was here already. I think. Don't remember why, though. Well, that hurt. Darn! It was still good, though. if his ship, the Farseer, didn't exist, would it be a farce? I've activated it. However, I would like to make sure there's nothing else here. Yep, that's it. And we can't go backwards anyway, so...
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good. Touché, he said, and died.
Alright. Now we have a little bit more health, so maybe that was a strategic death. Ouch. That hurt? Why you do that? Oh, there's two of these jerks. Well, that was no good.
That could have gone better. Thought for Marvin as he died.
Yeah, they are pretty mean. But a lot of them are really good. And then die. Sorry, dude, them's the breaks. Ah!
Where was the cake? He'd been promised cake.
But the cake was a lie. So where is this guy? Ah! No, and no again. Oh, it doesn't show up immediately. Alright. Jeez. Stop!
Where do the ravens go? The live ones, I mean.
No, the door is opening. Shoot, I don't want to go that way yet. Sorry, Tom Swiftly? I am unfamiliar with this term. Excuse me.
Renata remembered when he'd first stolen one of these. Good times.
Break all the things. Break all the things. Yay, healing! Okay, back we go. Ah! Yes. I didn't know that had a name. But I like it. Open sesame.
As they made their way to the secret rebel base, Renata felt strange. Zenobia was his prisoner, yet somehow she felt more like an old friend. He wanted to tell her all his secrets, but suddenly The ruins lit up with thousands of fireworks. There was a thunderous roar and dust rose. The caves were collapsing.
The caves.
"You've been playing me?" Bernardo said, and he stared at Zenobia.
I'm sorry, she said. She seemed almost embarrassed. Then, everything went dark.
When Renato came to, he had a terrible headache. Also, Zenobia's sword was at his throat. And her shackles were gone. So was Lupino. "The terrible thing is," he said, "I really have missed you. Now that we've destroyed the rebellion, would you consider becoming an advisor to the Emperor's daughter?"
I'm no one's servant. Everybody serves. Even if it's only destiny. I like to choose my own destinies, he said.
"The whole point of a destiny is you can't choose." "Oh, never mind,"
Yep.
she said. "Look, if I see you again, I'll have to kill you."
He watched her ship soar away. He would see her again, he decided.
So how?
Even if he had to fight his way across the entire fleet.
We're not dead yet. I'm startled. No. Because he has an undo button. Or an undo booking. That doesn't work well, but you get my point. Kinda seems that way.
The Imperial fleet was cleaning up the few rebel remnants.
For only a moment, he thought about running. But heroes don't run, even when the world is against them. Even when their cause is hopeless, and their efforts futile, and pointless, and useless, and death painful and guaranteed. He's decided to stop thinking for a while.
Don't be thoughtless, though, Mr. Fox. Well, then. Hey, wait. I did this already. Why is the door shut?
Maybe I should follow my nose, thought Renato.
It's all right. Ooh, level 2 energy on kill. Thank you. Now I can heal more readily. Which seems like it was a good idea from the beginning. Alright, where did I lose the path? Right, it's this. To the Emperor and his daughter, where she will be a sacrifice, as we already know. So maybe we'll save her.
Renato's arm was sore, his armor wet with raven blood. He was tired of death. But death was not yet tired of him. The rebels were losing. Badly.
Yes, but...
In some other universe, Renato thought, he and Zenobia had left Sword Fu School together, taken other names and sailed off into the mists. Not this Zenobia, and not him. For him, there was nothing to do but forge ahead. Kill the Emperor and end this.
Ouch. One second, and I will read what you have written.
Renato wondered how much his tailor was going to charge for all the holes in his clothes.
Maybe they have a holistic remedy. Oh, those are good. And please, never feel like you have to apologize for a pun.
Building these platforms was so expensive, they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
Ouch. Nope, nope. Forgot I could do that again. This is no good. Oof. That's alright, it's still good. I got it. Oh, we're probably not gonna make it. I'm almost wondering if I should take a strategic death here just to get some more hit points. But let's see if we can find another checkpoint that's a little bit closer. Oh. It would have been even better if he was actually lying about it, too.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Again. This time, he'd make an end of him. He'd screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
I think that shield breaking gem was definitely the best choice. Alright, 56 deaths. Or hits, maybe, in a row. This seems like a bad idea. Let's heal a little bit so we're not quite so dead. But we'll probably die immediately, so what was the point?
At last, he reached the Emperor's ship. Zenobia was there. Why'd you have to come back? She said,
Because I would
"Guess
be
I'm
Emperor.
just serving my destiny." He shrugged. "You don't even know what that word means." She said, "Do you ever wonder if things have been different all the time?" She said, and drew her sword. In the end, Bernardo lay bleeding out on the deck. Zenobia sat by his side, upset. "What are you so upset about?" he asked. "You wouldn't understand. Why didn't you tell me you were going to leave school? I was afraid you'd convince me not to." "I guess I'll have to buy you a drink in the halls of the Valiant then," he told her. And then he was gone.
He's been stabbed, I said
Oh.
pointedly.
Damn it. He lost again. And died. But there was Burning Ubar behind him. He still had all his destinies ahead of him. But he'd learned another true thing. Zenobia still had feelings for him.
Does that really? A hero who doesn't run, even when the whole world is against him. So my thought here is that because we've uncovered the 4 truths, we should be able to get the best end for the game. So let's see if we can figure that one out. And I will point out that I picked this route without any guides or anything, so unless this is how the game is supposed to go, I just accidentally found the things I needed, which doesn't make any sense to me.
He knew enough now, he thought.
We'll see.
All these truths tumbling around each other in his head. There must be a way to puzzle the pieces together. If he used everything he knew, he could discover a new path to destiny. The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
Thank you,
It was
Sid.
time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also,
I don't know.
a temple had risen out of empty desert. The
I'll have to
Iblis stone
see.
was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact.
Yay, thank you.
It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing.
Ah, thank you
course.
again.
Renato had
Sid,
a pretty
stop!
strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the
Thank
rebellion.
you.
And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
So apparently we need to get Lapino. So
Renato
let's do
finally
this.
realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause. And maybe Renato could use that somehow.
Ooh. So let's see. Renato would be foolish to trust Lupino again. He should confront him, or better yet, find a way to use the traitor against his new master, the Emperor. Maybe Lupino could be a game changer after all.
Renato couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Renato could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
I wonder.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Oh, I'm fully healed, so... Hello. Oh, right, I still need to upgrade my 2 swords.
What could he craft with the materials he had?
I have enough!
Renato had a pretty good idea, actually.
Excuse me? That scarecrow startled me. It came out of nowhere. We have enough water and wind. Should we do wind or water? Because we don't have heart, so we can't do that. I'm thinking maybe go with the Void Blade. So let's grab the Void Blade.
Now he could slice the wings off a fly in the air. Not that he would. It's sort of mean, really.
I love the narrator. It's great. All right, let's go confront Lapino. Alright, I do have to say the combat in this is pretty fun, even when you're screwing it up massively.
always felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
It sounds like he may have hoppily betrayed his friends. Whee! Ooh.
There was blood on this one,
Ooh.
so it hadn't saved its owner.
It's a little dark. Have I missed that chest every single time, or do more things keep showing up? I wish someone would turn on a light, she said darkly.
Sometimes, Renata really hated inanimate objects.
See, this is what happens. Now you've introduced me to what it actually is called, so my brain is like, I'm gonna think of ones that have nothing to do with what's going on. Break the barrels! Ooh, let's level up. I like leveling up. Let's see. Do we want... Kicks and throw distances are increased. That'd be cool. Storm recovery. Recover from being hit almost instantly and the attacker is knocked down.
This was way better than being able to
Yes.
shrink down to the size of an ant. What was that all about, anyway?
Not work with shield-wielding enemies. Don't care. Inflict damage on hooked enemies. Sword magic is... Let's see, increase the maximum. I don't really care about being faster, so let's grab some more health. Let's go this way. I'm pretty
Hey,
sure...
what do ravens say when they die? Never mind. I'll wait.
having a moment. And I'm going to be very upset with myself. What did that mean?
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
I think that bird pun just flew over my head. Oh no, or is it being just a joke about killing them? It's like, is it actually a joke, or was it just being silly? But it was probably just being silly. Healing up a little bit sounds like a good idea. Okay. We've healed!
Lapino would betray him. The core was dangerous. Now, Renata had a fleeting idea that the two ideas went together somehow. And then it was gone again. Ah, damn ideas. They never stuck around when you needed them.
Did I do this already? That's okay, I need more parts anyway. And I wonder if the journal entry or letter is different.
You hadn't noticed that path before.
Yep, same one. Wait, was it? That looked different. Ha ha ha, they're flocking around him. Okay. Nope. Run! I'm setting up a joke, just so you know. I just put on the ice sword. Frostmourne hungers. That was a lame joke. It wasn't worth it. Break all the barrels. So could you have a barrel full of... I see what you did there.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky Ripper was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
Incidentally, Inari also hungers. I had lunch, but it wasn't enough food, and now I'm a little nibbly. Sun Spiral, thank you! I hope you enjoy your 2 months of, sub. Why is it not doing notifications, though? I think something strange is going on. Yay! Thank you! Let's see. Maybe he should denounce the rabbit here now, put an end to his schemes, and get some payback. Or maybe he could give that smoke traitor the location of the Sky Ripper's core, while Lapino delivers the unstable weapon to the enemy. Reynardo would play Zenobia. I like that one.
Renato felt like a real hero, brave
Let's do that.
and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core.
I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia.
He told the rabbit.
Oh, wait, I have an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia, said the rabbit. Right, yeah, that is better, agreed Renato.
Perfect. The traitor would make sure
Perfect,
the
he
Emperor
says.
got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
Dang it! Since you're making me hungry. Hungrier, I guess. But I think maybe that would be a
Right.
substantial meal,
Now,
and it
all
would be too
Renato
much.
had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and
Whoa!
kidnap her without any of her dozens of
okay.
guards alerting her.
Then he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up.
This is working out a little bit too
It-
well.
Did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
I assume my ship is back here, yes. It sounds really bad because he's gonna manipulate her because he knows she still likes him in some way. It's just... And then to add into her
This
bedroom.
one contained nothing but unmatched gloves. And something more useful.
And maybe I heard a little bit more in his tone than he put there, but the narrator made it sound weird. Oh, that's where I came from. Do. Besides, getting caught in the not empress. What is? I guess it's still a princess. The princess's daughter's bedroom. Gonna do for this poor soul. He'll just have to soldier on if he gets caught.
If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Yes! Thank you! Empressess is not the word, but yes, that is too good. Oh, I didn't notice that. There's ships with enemies over there. I am blind. I think that's been there the whole time. And apologies for the accent. Sometimes when I get started, it doesn't stop. And I'm not sure what tipped it off this time. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing there. Can I not go back? Right, there's a thing over here. Do.
Say hi to gravity for me.
Swoosh. I thought of a joke. Synth, is that a subliminal message? I'm stuck. Or was that just a facsimile of a joke? Ooh.
People had laughed at the government workbench placement program, but you could see the benefits everywhere.
So, physical resistance. No, I think I'd like to leave the energy on kill on, because then I can heal myself if I need to. Like right now. Well, it depends. It depends on the construction of your sandwich. I mean...
So that's what they meant by a firewall. What unlocks a firewall?
We could have a sandwich with guacamole on it. Or, you know, you might be British. Let's grab this chest. Woo! That's even better, but I don't need that right now. Well, if I mean, Lapino is a mole. We'll start with that. And if we've got weasels in the prison, why wouldn't there be moles somewhere? How do you think they get all their sewer systems? Do. Thank you, yes. Man, you seem a little squirrely today. I've been sitting on that one, I'm sorry. So Oh, sewer me. I make bad jokes. Don't step on it. I want to see what else is down here. Not like that, please. I don't really want to die. I feel...
How do you tell if someone's far away or just really small?
You stab them in the back. Is that a short joke? Do I need to get short with the game? Or, alternatively, don't make me get short with you, said little Anari. Oh, well, that's not the right way to go. If I want that chest, I forgot. She said in a small voice.
A gem of power.
Ooh.
Ooh, you didn't find those every day.
Hello, my short friend.
Bernardo was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught.
They jumped us.
Maybe.
I barely got away. Oh, they got the core.
Ooh, it was all going according to plan, thought Bernardo. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side.
The thrill of it was coursing through his
Yes,
veins.
that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core.
This is
Boom.
brilliant.
He was a super genius.
So... Huh. If we tell him to send Lapino, will Lapino actually go? Or do we have to do the same trick we did earlier and send Zenobia? How many times am I going to almost mispronounce that and then say Genova? Let's see if we can send Lapino.
This is terrible, Bernardo told the rabbit. If
Ah,
only
that's
I
how.
had gone for the Iblis Stone.
Double speed.
But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out.
Well,
And with
lucky
that,
for you, you have
Lapino
2
hopped
feet.
off with the map.
You wily rabbit. Ooh! What can we do with this? I don't think we can upgrade any swords yet. No, we still need ore. I wish I had an oracle to help me find him.
I wonder what happens if I go that way.
How about we switch swords? Yes, an oracle! Thank you, Hans, for explaining the joke. Whee! If only I had an orange. That might scare away the cat. Wait, I know, I need the cat. Never mind.
This stone was incredibly valuable. Bernardo could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
I like it. I'm pretty sure we've already read that. It didn't change anything, so that's still there. Oop, go onto the stairs, please. We don't need to level up. Let's see. Oh, this fight has caused a temporary moratorium. No, I stabbed the thing. Moratorium on movement, rather. Continuation. Story. Continuation. That was bad, I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Sorry. Sorry! I know people who like to explain the joke. So sometimes I slip into thinking other people are doing that, so I apologize. Oh, the watermelon's gone.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up
padded
on her
through
bed.
it.
He'd forgotten how beautiful she was.
See, this is why the bedroom
How
thing is
sleek.
creepy.
How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Renato. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in.
That's
He could still see those
okay.
kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory.
Oh, he's going down. You will not sacrifice kittens and puppies on my watch. I have no qualms about killing the Emperor now. For real.
He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lupino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you, said Renato. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Did we really need to have that exposition again?
A very clever engineer named Elon Musk got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
Okay. I think we had that one before, but that's still pretty good. Hot break the chunks of crystal. So if we stick them all together, will they go through chrysalis? Chrysalis, that's not the right word. Shoot! I've ruined the joke. Never mind.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
No, 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 and no again. I don't really need to be breaking these, but I'm breaking them anyway. For the sword! So it might give me some pieces of things. Some ore. For ore, the sword.
I should sell this stuff, thought Renata. I could retire.
Has anybody cleaned these lately? Do we know if these stairs are sterile? There's a lot of these. They're kind of staring me in the face. No. Nope. Huh? Man, if only I had a crowbar. I think that would break these crystals a little bit more easily. Oh, I lost my... That's okay, it was only 56. It seems to be what I've been getting to. Look, the chest I keep missing. Yay! I think these levels need to go through a...
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No. I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
I think these levels would do with some organization. Although, I guess since it's floating islands, that's not really possible. But I won't bore you with the details of my thought. Oh no, I might sneeze! My olfactory nerve is twitching.
You couldn't go sticking jewels in your gauntlet just anywhere. What if you dropped one and broke it?
These are all leveled up.
Luckily, there was a bench right here.
Treasure Hunter level 3. No, I don't want to do that. I still want to stay with the energy on kill. Excuse me. But before I move on, I need to take a very short break. I will be right back. Sorry. Okay, switch back. Okay. Mouse, go away. Go. Oh wait, no, it goes away when I switch. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so we are going this way. I kind of want to know what's over there, but I don't think I can get over there. Why is the sound weird? I did this poorly.
Energy cannons. The last argument of kings.
Hit every single... I did this so badly. How did that work? Okay, we're alive. Barely, but we're alive. And thank you for welcoming me back. I need more ore.
Kill the rebel!
Forward one, Raven.
Eat the rebel!
Forward another.
Okay. Go get food. Please do not starve. That's not good. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. See you later. Or talk to you later. Have a great night. Oh, that works. Enjoy your pizza, or whatever else you get there. You know, I have to wonder, could you be called an orberist if you make crystals? Done! Healing now. A little bit. There we go. There's nothing there. Okay. Chest.
There was an inscription. Praise the sun.
Solaire! Why? Oh, this is broken. Oh no, one of the frogs.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblis stone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help.
Could he really trust her?
That's a good question. Let's see, Renato's plan worked. Zenobia was now convinced her father was mad and had to be stopped. But it seemed too easy. Did he really convince her, or was she playing him like a fiddle? Why hesitate now? He should tell her the exact location of the secret base and meet her there. Or... Except she always knows when we're lying, he said. So, secret base it is.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first.
So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins.
This
We had a
feels
very good feeling about this.
bad, though, to me. Poor Reynardo. Maybe this will work out. So, yes.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens. Smashing things was fun.
It is. Oh, I guess I need to go. Yes, more stories. It's important. Nope. Nope. Hup. That was definitely the attack I wanted to do. Heal up. Hey, Dragonblade. How is it going?
He missed her. Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a
Pretty good.
librarian. He'd always
What?
figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
Alright, librarians are like the best ever, profession-wise, just because they help out. That's what they do. Ooh. Oh. Can't find an answer? Librarian. Or somebody who's really good at Google, like a librarian. This feels like I have accidentally gone the correct way. Again. Ooh, or. If I wasn't a fox, I think I would probably be an Oriole. Thank you for finally breaking that. Ooh. I don't need to use the workbench, but it's good to know that it's there. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Open the chest.
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
To the chest. Oh, I meant to switch swords. There we go. Have to collect all the things so our gems are fully upgraded. And I probably should have said I'm doing well, because that's grammatically correct, but nobody really cares that much, I think. Is there something I missed over here? Yes. That was a really superfluous fight. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that would probably be helpful. I would like some potions, but they don't have them. They are non-existent. Instead, I get fruit. I wouldn't mind having an inventory full of fruit. But you have to eat it immediately or else it goes bad. Oh, that one doesn't have potions.
As he came around the bend, there was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she
We
could
have
use drowsy
chosen
gas.
poorly, I
That
think.
meant she had the Iblis stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but
Yep,
murdering
chose
her
poorly.
father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
Can't go that way. Around we go.
This was definitely better than pulling yourself up in a bucket.
I don't know why I was stuck in that corner, but I was. That's pretty typical, though, isn't it? How do I get that? How do I get that? How do I get that? I want to read it. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. The masses have been raising their fists, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. Is it envy that they... or is it envy that they... Why do I keep reading the next line down? The masses have been raising their fists, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. Is it envy that the power I seek is something they want for themselves? Or are they just criminals who want to steal from us? There is but one punishment for such a crime. Death. Make an example of the other, or leaders. Execute anyone who dares follow them. Or is it fear that the sacrifices I have been making would extend to them? Is this a war for survival? Show them the true meaning of fear. Strike them fast. Strike them hard. Make them suffer. Burn everything they hold dear. Or is it pride? That the meaning of those sacrifices will forever escape their comprehension. They want inclusion. A say in my decisions? This arrogance cannot be allowed. Take those who surrender to the salt mine. Let their lungs filled with corrosive dust. Let them betray one another for scraps of food. Let their children watch as they fall into savagery. End the rebellion without mercy. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. Emperor Isengrim III, War Manifesto. The orders. Too late. The games have been crossed repeatedly. And isn't that, in the end, the solution?
Odd that they never locked these things.
Very true. Why aren't these locked? I still don't have enough ore to upgrade the last sword. And... didn't get that guy. No! I didn't mean to hit him twice! Beautiful. I'm healing just a bit before we move on. Ooh. True, this isn't east, but... what if it was? No. That would be really weird. Is there something here that I'm missing? It feels like there should be... I want to go up the ladder! Oh. Libraries. I really, really want to have a library ladder and a wall tall enough that I can put all of my books on it. But that's weird. I mean, our fox friend, you know, could be Adol, maybe.
Well, the eyes have had it.
love this game. I love this game so much. Have a safe drive home on Spiral. Have a great night, and see you later. Thank you for the sub. Is there something? No, this is just a different direction. I see. Activate, please. Don't break the lever with your sword.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Sometimes when you stare into the abyss stares back.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
That was so bad, it was good. Whoop. I wanted to hit this thing. That explosion! So that's where we need to go. Probably. Right.
That is a very cool sword, thought Renata. And seriously, he couldn't feel his paw anymore.
Ah, a little bit of healing never hurt anyone. Attack speed up. Well, that one's not fully upgraded yet. Unless you're undead, then that might hurt. Break all the pots. Wait, we're poking... We're poking the pots with our swords, so we're pot stickers! Ha! I said unless you're undead.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood.
Oh no.
Why? He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Well, not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way, or I'll kill you too.
Well, this took a turn. Trying to stop her would likely be fatal, so it was best to just let her go and see how things play out. Trying to stop her would likely be fatal, but the feelings she had for him has to mean something, right? He had to try. The things I do for love.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblastone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, it'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblastone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said.
Oh no, in this
She
ending
was
she
weak.
dies.
The stone had taken so much from her. Always,
No,
he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away.
Where?
The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you.
He'll follow us.
Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
The plot thickens. For half a second I did think she was gonna die though. But now we have to head back to our ship.
The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
Why? Energy on kill because healing is the way to go, I think. Alright, let's open this door here. Somewhere. Wait, did I miss it? No. It's over there. I have to go down before I can open the door. Where? Did I miss it already? I missed it already. Oh well. No, I didn't. Second guessing myself. It is a gift. And they come. Teleport me.
Renato had a feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
I leveled up. I have 1 skill point to give. Increase the maximum sword energy. Kick and throw distance are increased. Well, where do I want to go from here? Hey, you did! Hello! So... I can give you, like, a quick synopsis of what happened while you were gone, if you want. Do. Are these actual restaurants near you? Because that's kind of goofy. Let's upgrade our
Every
speed.
day he was getting better and better.
Use potions. What? Did I just... I misread something totally. Okay. It said buy skill, and I read use potions, and I don't really know why. What? No, that's not... Fine. Clearly I was
Renato
asking for
had once
everything.
invested in a jewel store, but it lost money because someone kept robbing it. Twist. It was him.
Okay. Whee! Okay, that's better. Whew! Ha! And let's teleport. Pelletort?
And there it was. His beautiful
I want the
skycraft.
box.
The Farfarer. They would fare very far indeed. Beyond the Empire. Beyond the reach of the Empire. To the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning, laughed Zenobia. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
Oh, that's... I suppose. I wasn't quite trying to do that. I'm sorry. I did not think when I asked that question. I apologize. Oh no! Clearly you actually live on Neptune. But I don't know that. Hey, come back here. What? I hit the wrong button. There we go. That is true. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I had to think about what planet I said for a second. Sorry. Oh, this is a little bit slow. Why? Also true. Also true. Yay, fully healed. See, even Reynaldo agrees. He said, yeah.
The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
Why? Why did the sound hiccup? Okay, activate all the little torches. Whew. Indeed. So, is this frog actually running a burgeoning empire? Have I never taken this one before? This feels like I'm going to the wrong ship. We haven't met the Emperor for sure, so we don't know if his name is Jeremiah the Bullfrog or not. Yes. Lose that string. No! Ouch. Run! Run, 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 run. Well, can you tell him to stop then? I really want to try to finish this part, so let's get this done, if we can. We're so close to the end of this one. Stabby death! Stabby death! He did it again. Oh! That hurts again. Ouch. Stop blowing up my ship! Okay, stop hiccuping, please. Oh, good grief. That was my own fault. Crud. That's what I have to say to that. Crud. Okay, the hiccup, it needs to stop. Come on! Nope, it's no good. Get out! Fudge! No! Barnacles! Darn it! Ah! Okay, come on. Let's see. Is this actually our ship, or was our ship over there? Oh, I can do that just while I'm attacking. Cool. Good to know. This is much better. Get out! Birds! Birds, why you gotta be this way? No, I was healing! Bah! These birds are kind of callous. Just murder you outright. Jeez.
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
All right. Don't need to be fully healed. Shoot. Did not change directions quickly enough. Get out! Get out! Get out! Oh. Oh, this is bad. Please let me kill these things. Oh, good grief, why is there yet another wave? Get out, get out, get out. My hand slid off the I did it! Yay!
But they did not go unnoticed.
Scout ships lifted off, and a long lance of the Imperial flagship. Bernardo turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Farspeaker croaked,
You return her and live.
Go sacrifice yourself, yelled Renato.
Then you won't have her either.
On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon.
No.
It couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam
Thank you,
launched
Belcorin.
out of the flagship. Renato zigzagged wildly to keep the
Thank you
Farfair
for the
out of it.
bits.
Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance. And the beam was getting closer too.
Fire the
Then
anti-beam
came a
beam!
blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again,
Hype!
they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through love, they had won the war. Avalon, here we come, he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together.
When we're Avalon together.
And so, after a bit of an argument, Renato and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists. Or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell.
We found the true ending!
He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny.
Sorry.
Well, he hadn't actually done it. But he knew what he would do. Renato smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Renato owed him and his mother so much. Renato lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
Wow! I was not expecting to actually find the true ending. So, thanks! It is a good game! Because both... It entertained me endlessly. There's still more to it to do. And I finished it. Yay! Why wouldn't it? It seems appropriate. It fit. Sorry about the weird vibration noise. I put my controller down and then the DualShock thing was like... I'm so articulate. Ooh, was it a dual reference? Why not both? This game was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it if you like really bad jokes. And maybe sort of fast twitch combat. Sort of, but not quite. Ah. Right, okay. If I had... I don't have a rating scale, so it's probably not gonna mean much. But I would probably give it a solid 8 on amused me a lot, at least. It's Canadian. Okay. Yes, it did amuse me a lot. And so did you guys. The Truth Finder will help you find the paths that lead to truths you have not yet found. thought there were only 4 truths. Option can be toggled in the game options. Alright, well, I need to head out now, so thank you all very much for joining me, hanging out. You guys are awesome. I mean that. Thank you for the bits and the subs and all of this. Buddhism plus kind of. Ah, yes. Yes. So anyway, thank you. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you on Friday with... I'm not sure if I should try to play more of this or if I should go to something else. If you have any opinions, feel free to let me know in the Discord server or on Twitter or whatever. Thanks again, everybody. See you later.